to go to what we would like you to be heading towards, which is a cooperative parenting type, if you will.
Because here we're getting back to that idea of healthy.
Yeah, you're allowing for the ongoing involvement of both parents. In other words, it's okay to pick up the phone and ask clarification about who's going to the PTA, or when is your birthday party? Are we both going to have birthday parties? Can it be a shared thing? Understand that you're providing emotional support to the child, and it's done by both parents. I mean, life is tough, and sometimes children go through losses. And those losses, we've had some awful experiences where people there's been flooding, and they've lost all of their possessions, and the children are grieving the loss of their room and all those things that had to do with that were important to them. And yet it's important that both parents be there to be emotionally supportive.
Sure. And the other thing that happens here is, sometimes it's the little things when you're not in a cooperative co-parenting type. The child will do something that's really cute and bring home their little project.
Yeah,
and
sure.
If you're in a cooperative parenting type, you'll be sure that the other parent sees it or is aware of it. Hey, look what so-and-so, look what the little one did.
Yes.
Because we're able to share that kind of a thing. Whereas when you're not cooperative, you miss the subtleties. You miss the little joys that go on day to day in your children's life because we can't pass the information back and forth. So we're finally through that here.
It's so important that as we look at that word of cooperative parenting, that you're understanding that that children have an emotionally healthy foundation and an emotional development and a social development that's unique to the child. So when you look at the stages of development, the emotional support that each parent is providing to those children at 3 to 6 and 6 to 9 and 9 to 12 and 13, etc. It's evolving, it's developing, and you're working with the other parent to be there because life is quite difficult for teens that are facing rejection in the classroom by peers, and both parents can come to support that child and work through that.
Right.
Understand that when we do this cooperative parenting, that there is low levels of conflict between the parents.
Right.
That we talked earlier about never fight in front of the kids. Well, understand, we're doing problem solving. We're working on solving problems because the children are important and their development's important.
Right.
So there isn't a lot of conflict, and if there is, it's never between the parents in front of the children.
Right.
And then finally, as differences develop between the parents that are attempting to raise these children, it's important that the co-parents are solving those differences, resolving those differences in peaceful ways that not only mentor to the children, but show a willingness for the mom and dad to place at such a high priority the happiness of the children that they're first. You're more important. We will resolve our differences because you are that important to us as we work towards this idea of being mom and dad for life. Mom and dad for life. Okay?